Kindly note the disclaimer that this is not meant to be any financial advice, nor am I trying to make sure that lost media is a profitable business, rather a niche hobby. Lost media is commonly defined by many people as any piece of media that is no longer in print or no copies of such do exist. Important note to clarify when it comes to lost media, it is not referring to, like, let's just say something that's taken off Blu-ray or streaming services. Rather, you simply cannot find it whether through legal nor illegal terminals. But a question that people always have when it comes to any hobby, whether it be painting, music, or photography, always is how can we make money off this hobby? And I don't mean this in a bad way, not one bit. Actually, this is a really fascinating area I've always wanted to explore. But lost media actually has a bounty system where one can actually gain money for finding something. Normally, these are sketchy at best, or from data hoarders, but basically there are people who are willing to pay people to find a piece of media, such as, like, maybe they want them to archive or fix something for them, which is called data forensics, or maybe they want to help them, or they want to help find like something that they are looking for, such as like maybe a movie from their childhood that went missing, maybe something they're interested in finding out. And some of these bounties are humongous, especially when you're considering that these medias are incredibly valuable in nature due to their rarity. Before beginning, let us commence with talking about how sometimes Reddit, 4chan, and even some platforms can actually be, well, outside of the wiki, just places where people can find lost media they can find. Everyone has had a childhood memory or video that they've had that unfortunately is not available or went missing, and as a result, some people do want to pay a lost media expert to find these videos. There are some very interesting posts on this that show this phenomenon, such as when I went on Reddit, I was looking into some where some people were offering up to $2,000 at most to get their lost media back. That is enough to rent a garden. Let me run out that. Let me try to turn the thing. So that's enough to rent, not even the garden. No, that's enough to rent the trash can of a house in New York City. Looking into the topic, I found a thread on Reddit, Lost Media, where apparently a person needs to find a series called Lego Cops. Lego Cops was basically, to them, just some shitty Lego animations that had like crude sound effects and special effects. Now, the thing about this, I was looking into this and it's very fascinating. The person was offering $125 a piece, or $500 for all videos. So when you're thinking about it, according to him, only 4 of the 5 videos have been found, which is incredible. But I do have some great questions to be asked of this that I think I need to, hopefully somebody in the comments may explain. But how do you do this, or how do you do trustworthy? Because the thing is, for example, it just seems like such an interaction that can go very wrong in many ways. A great example could be, maybe you're talking to you're talking to them, they may say, oh, I have the video, and it just turns out to be another very similar video, but you already sent the money. Also, on another note, maybe you send the lost media to them to confirm its existence, they just record it and block you, though I hope many people aren't assholes like that. This is a really specific side note or just something interesting I found, but this dude needs to find a article on his dead dad, which is basically a newspaper obituary. Now, the issue about this, I'm just saying, unless your dad was somebody like a very big celebrity or so universally loved that people just have to put his name on. People just they found the newspaper and decided, I need to put his name, his obituary, laminate it and put it in a box. It is very difficult, nor nigh impossible, to find newspapers unless it's digitalized of somebody who is deceased. Especially if we're considering 20 years ago, that's nada, gone, finished. Now, the reason that I really wanted to make this video, and this is old news, and still the image has not been found, but apparently some ordinary gamers, or Mudahar, has apparently before, I think you actually can still redeem it, I'm not certain, but if you were able to find the original Jeff the Killer image, you can receive $10,000 US. That's right, not up to, not maybe 10,000, you will get 10,000 if you speak. And some ordinary gamers, I trust that guy with my heart, he will not break it. But yeah, this is actually one of the most fascinating parts when we're discussing lost media, because this shows, like, there's actual monetary gain, there's really legitimate benefit in receiving it, and this actually has triggered a deep search with a community and Discord server to have thousands upon thousands of members, with the original GTK image receiving 10,000 members, all looking forward to searching for this one image. Now a huge note, I was looking into Twitter and I found an account called Romania Chan offering an $11,000 bounty, just 1,000 extra over Mudahar. Now the thing is, I'm not trying to say that I do not trust this person's unreliable, but quick PSA, if you find the Jeff the Killer image, do not, and I repeat, do not send that image to somebody else who is offering a huge bounty. Some ordinary gamers is reputable, meaning he has a reputation on the line, and it is physically proven he has the monetary sources to pay you. This is very different from like a random Twitter account, because the thing is, they can actually try to take credit, or they can, like, basically not just simply not pay you. So if you were to find this image, please go through trusted channels like the Lost Media Wiki and Mudahar. Now, fascinating question some people may ask me, do I believe the Lost Media should be your main source of income, or you should try to find money or gain money through Lost Media as a primary source of income? My answer, drumroll please, no, simply not. It is, number one, it is an extremely time-daunting task. Unless you are Sherlock Holmes, lost media can take decades, if not centuries, to find, and it's not guaranteed. There is no guarantee this media is out there somewhere, that waiting for somebody to find it. There's films all the way from the silent era people are still trying to find, and there's even, actually not even a lot longer than that, there's films from literal BC that people are trying to find. So number one, it can take decades of your time, if not set, it can take decades of your time. Number two, it is actually an extremely not well-paying job. Unless it's like digital forensics, where you're like, uncoding hard drives, you are not likely to make money like over a long period of time, rather getting paid by the job, which these jobs can take hours to, this job can take such a long time to do.